Conor McGrath, thanks very much for talking to us. Congratulations on the victory today and the try. Just gives you thoughts on the game overall.
Yeah, I thought we were good throughout, to be honest. Real good game. Obviously, before kick-off when rain were coming down, we sort of thought this more suited Barrow. But even though they're class with ball, they are really good with ball. We saw them obviously draw with Toronto at home in Barrow, and we thought we'll have to keep on at ball and try rolling them through middle. But as game plan worked, and yeah, happy to get try as well.
And we saw in those first 10 minutes sort of quite a few knock-ons. Were the conditions playing a part in that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Straight away, the ball becomes more greasy. Just everything comes into play as soon as it starts raining, and it was very heavy throughout. The pitch, wherever it started cutting up, but no, to be fair, through game, there weren't much rain at all, so that's probably why.
And a good defensive showing again, only conceding the one try, and plenty of pressure on the try line, particularly in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. There were a few errors, not really forced errors, to be honest. There were in the ruck sort of playing ball errors, which we can't have. We need to cut them out. I know it were a greasy day, but the lads we need to work on that ball control, because that's what can turn a game around, which you nearly saw. But we do back as defence. It's something Rich is very proud, and we're very proud about. So yeah, we're glad to keep them to one try.
And tries for yourself, Sean Jones, Elliot Morris, the young players in the team, proving themselves, as regulars and crucial parts of the team.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, Rich has said before, he's always looked at his reserve grade. He's always looked at his youth, which it's good throughout, to be honest. And it were a great try, especially Sean's. I thought it would just a peak time in the game to get a score, and obviously Jono's ducked under. And it's worked well. Obviously, Elliot's pick up near line in that greasy weather early on, it was good. And obviously, Ed gifted me my try, but yeah, it's good for us young boys to get involved and obviously get a few games under his belt.
And it shows confidence from Rich and Marshall, putting them in the young players, and giving having that confidence to play players from the reserve grade into the first team.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, last week he's obviously took a bit of stick because he put a few of us in for Oldham game, and obviously we lost that one. But that just shows tonight in a game like that with the weather, and he's put a lot of young lads in again, and we've come up with points. So it's just bob on for us young lads, really. It's good to get some experience.
And on a personal note, obviously you came in for Benny, who's obviously struggling with an injury tonight, and you feel that tonight's performance puts you in that picture for the first team and pushing for a start in the future? Yeah,
well, I'd hope so. I thought I played all right. To be fair, I wanted a bit more work out of the zone half, but ball, when we were in a zone half, his game plan, obviously we ended up going away from right side, which is fine. I thought I had to work on my defence. I know it's something that we've looked at before with Rich, and I probably could have done something about that Gene Orsby try, but then we are looking into it. But yeah, it's just good to get a few games behind my belt and play with lads, because obviously I played against Oldham, which was obviously a negative result, but tonight playing in that game, loved it.
Yeah, and obviously moving on to Monday's game, quite a quick turnaround in the fixtures.
Yeah.
I'm confident that the team will be able to go with that sort of obviously two games in 4 days.
Yeah, it's obviously Easter period. You've just got to back yourself, really, and we're going for 4 points. We want 4 points definitely if we want to start pushing and start challenging those in top 4. Obviously, Dewsbury were on similar point. I know they've been beat tonight, so it'll be a massive game on Monday, and obviously we'll look after ourselves over the next 2 days, and we're just going to have to rip in Monday again. That's how it is.
And a crucial game for the team, like you were saying, to obviously potentially overtaking Dewsbury and moving a step closer to the top 4.
Yeah, that's the biggest aim, really. We know, even though we played well against Toulouse, I know scoreline didn't suggest that, but the boys really, they put effort in for each other out there, and tonight just proved that we are here. And Dewsbury, they're a class side, and it's going to be hard to go there, but at the end of the day, you've got to do what you've got to do, and we need 2 points, so we'll be going there fighting, definitely.